HBCU top five this week. Look, nothing has changed in my top five because all of these teams did what they were supposed to do last week and won. Number five, Southern University, 7-4, 6-1. They clinched the SWAC Western Division title, defeating UAPB 31-9. They have wrapped it up in Coach Terrence Gray's first year as a head coach, and they did it. It may not have been pretty. 3 overtimes this year with Texas Southern, Prairie View, and 5 overtimes against Bethune-Cookman, but nonetheless, they got it done. Going through the quarterback room, going through the running backs, making adjustment at offensive line, and then how about Willie Miles sealing the deal against UAPB, putting the cherry on top, making it on Sports Center. He's been all over ESPN today because of that big play and because Southern was able to wrap up the SWAC Western Division title at 6-1 in conference play. They're my number 5 team. Going at number 4, how about Tennessee State? 8-3, 5-2. They got it done against Gardner-Webb, and they continue to win ball games. I cannot take anything away from Eddie George and what this program has continued to do. They have battled, and they are battle-tested in Ohio Valley Conference. They beat all of their black college opponents this year, and they continue to win. You're talking about a loss to Texas, Tennessee Tech, UT Martin, and North Dakota State. Aside from that, they have done a great job, and I think for me, they're the number 4 best team in black college football. Going at number 3, Coach Trey Oliver and the North Carolina Central Eagles. I'm going to have to roll with them at 7-3, 3-1. They won that game last week at Howard. Of course, it was tough, but I like North Carolina Central and what they've been able to do. They have continued to push through this season. Even though they fell to South Carolina State, they still are a formidable opponent. And I think if they can win it out, maybe they can get an at-large bid into the FCS football playoffs. I'm pulling for them. Let's see what they do. Number 2, South Carolina State. The Bulldogs, Chennis Berry, impressive. Nothing more than impressive what they've been able to do offensively with Eric Phoenix, what they've been able to do defensively, shutting teams out. And they have won big as the season has gone on, 4-0 in conference play. They have wrapped up the MEAC. They are your MEAC champions for 2024. They have punched the ticket to the Celebration Bowl. And Coach Chennis Berry has gotten that done. I think we have to be able to put him in the conversation as Coach of the Year across black college football. It's his team 8-2. And then for me, the number 1 team in black college football, in my opinion, is the Tigers of Jackson State. A tough one, 16-10 on the road against Alabama State last week, but nonetheless, they found a way to get it done. They improved to 7-0 in conference play, 9-2 overall on the season. And Coach T.C. Taylor in his second season also has to be considered for Coach of the Year of what he's done as Jackson State has wrapped up the SWAC Eastern Division. They have punched their ticket to the SWAC Championship. And most of all, they're going to host the SWAC Championship. So for Coach T.C. Taylor and the Tigers of Jackson State, they are my number 1 team. And so as I wrap it up, number 5, Southern University, the SWAC East, SWAC West Division champions. Tennessee State, a formidable opponent in Ohio Valley Conference. North Carolina Central, who I think may can earn an at-large bid in the FCS playoffs. South Carolina State at number 2, who have punched their ticket as the MEAC champion into the Celebration Bowl. And Jackson State, who's going to host the SWAC Championship and are your 2024 SWAC Eastern Division champions.